Estat is definitely in the building, man. And so what we got coming up next? Tell me what we got coming up next.
We got the sizzle.
We got the sizzle, ladies and gentlemen. Give it to me early.
Yes, sir. So Kanye West, he just released his album Jesus is King, which is getting some mixed reviews, with some people supporting it and some people are not. Some people are against it. They're like, what is he doing? But Ye did a 2-hour interview with Zane Lowe of Beats One, where he talks about a number of things. So just a brief recap. He talked about his sex and pornography addiction. He also talked about his Sunday services and touring his services soon. Kanye says that he won't be making secular music anymore. And he revealed that he asked people who are working on Jesus is King with him not to have premarital sex while they're working on the project.
Oh.
So, hey, he think he's that guy. So, so Kanye, he didn't get too much into any discussion of the Prezi, but he did talk about liberals and being upset with liberal fans because, according to Ye, he's the most liberal human being. And he's the greatest artist in human existence, says himself. And he, him wearing the infamous red MAGA hat was God's practical joke, quote unquote, God's practical joke. So, I don't know who was laughing at that, but he said that was God's practical joke. Liberals were like, no. He's like, no, not Kanye. Then he goes on to mention how our environments inform our opinion of which side we're on, whether it's the red side or the blue side. He kind of elaborated on that. Yeah.
It ain't just environment though, it's your ethics and your morals and where you stand on, But I guess that is environment, or that's inclusive of environment, but I get it.
Sizzle. King be saying that Kanye doing too much and his lies on himself.
Facts.
Yeah. He briefly touched on Jay-Z. He talked about Drake also. He talked about Drake and how he's living a few blocks away from they live a few blocks away from each other, and he kind of went by Drake's house with no security to try to talk to him. But he said he just left his phone number because he didn't want to bother Drake. He figured like he might be recording, he might be in the booth or something like that. So he's like, I'm not going to bother him, but he just left his number. This is according to Kanye. And then he briefly touched on Jay-Z, saying that I love all these people, but you got to know there's lineage from Jay to Ye to Drake. This person, your idol, get to know him, become friends, turn to frenemies, turn to enemies. Got to bring back positive energy, and that's what he's saying.
Nice.
But he's like, but that's the lineage of rap kings and inspirers. Jay-Z was his biggest inspiration. And he's also going to be working on Jesus is Born for Christmas. And his wife, Kim Kardashian, she's supportive of Kanye touring, but she's worried about his mental state when he starts touring, especially since, in 2016, the St. Pablo tour was canceled and he was hospitalized.
Her in America.
So, yeah, I think a lot of people are worried about his mental state. It was a nice interview. I felt like if you have time to watch, it was like 2 hours long, but yeah, he just released that album. The album is like 11 tracks, 27 minutes. I liked it. I thought it was dope, but I feel like, he's a genius. I feel like he's like, he might be in the brink of something. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So rapper T.I., he appeared on The Breakfast Club recently, and during the interview, T.I. said that Iggy Azalea nearly tarnished his reputation because when she found out that white people liked her and she didn't, this is what T.I. is saying. When she found out that white people, I'm getting ready to do his voice. When she found out that white people liked her, no, I was gonna try to do T.I. voice, but it ain't working. But anyhow, so it was an epic fail. But she switched up. He's saying that when she found out white people liked her and she didn't really need black people anymore to like her, she switched up and started making moves that he really wasn't proud of. She was arrogant about it, he says, and her first raps were dope. She had help, some writers, and all that good stuff. But she exposed herself with her Sway freestyle. Anybody seen the Sway freestyle?
I didn't see that.
It was like a babble rap. not mumble rap, but it was a babble rap. They tried to
my God.
they tried to translate it, and when they did, I don't know, because she's from Australia, right? I don't know if it's I don't know. I'm still lost on that one. But
I'm sorry, I don't follow. I need my cricket sound.
Mumble rap.
Because I don't follow Iggy
Iggy Azalea?
yeah,
I'm going to leave that alone.
yeah, because
I need my crickets.
Bubba Sparks. Who's that?
Bubba Sparks.
Bubba Sparks. I found you, Miss New Booty. That was him, right? That was Bubba Sparks,
Don't
right?
give me the line.
Yeah.
That was Bubba Sparks, right?
I think so.
So, well, Iggy clapped back in a series of tweets saying,
Iggy, go ahead.
So she said, when will this guy shut up? The only song you were ever a part of making was 100. Thank you for that, but you were not a part of the creative or executive process on that album, which is why I've always taken issue with you trying to approximate yourself with its success. Please move on and speak about artists you are hopefully actually helping, and stop trying to bring me up for relevance. I don't bring your butt up. I don't bring your A up. No one is asking about you. I'm trying to be nice because I genuinely have better and more interesting things happening. But seeing a man speaking out of his a-hole and blurting out one thing in public and another in private for years is really infuriating. Keep it pushing, sweetie, and worry about what your next storyline for Family Hustle is.
Oh.
First and foremost, she would not have been relevant without T.I., period. It wouldn't have been no Iggy Azalea
Because he got her from got her from over there.
Yeah, like like everybody was listening to see who Iggy Azalea was because of T.I.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We wasn't checking for no Iggy. Like that's my biggest issue with her, because she appears arrogant and she been saying some like little cool stuff, and she been using some words that she shouldn't be using. And I'm not gonna put her out there, but Iggy, I'm gonna get off my soapbox, man. I need my. Go ahead.
So it'll be interesting to hear what T.I. has to say about that. But yeah. So the Celebrity Sizzle Award of the Week goes to Oprah Winfrey, who finally got my drum roll. I got my drum roll.
Your boy in the building, man.
So the Celebrity Sizzle Award of the Week goes to Oprah Winfrey, who recently went viral for this good deed. BET reports that Miss Winfrey pulled up at Morehouse College. Oprah was headed to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Oprah Winfrey Scholars Program Scholarship, where she surprised them by announcing her plans to donate another $13 million to the program.
Wow.
As Oprah was leaving, two students ran up to her to say, hey, while recording it on a video selfie. So Oprah replied, hey, that's me and your cracked phone. So the student tweeted the clip, which went viral. And he was like, Oprah, I forget what he said, Oprah clown me or something like that. Well, the student received a message in his DM stating, Oprah already has this phone for you, and it's my job to make sure you get it. A couple weeks later, a brand new iPhone 11 with the phone case arrived with a note from Oprah saying, Dear Olufemi, I think he might be of African descent. We can't have you out here viewing the world through a cracked phone or a cracked cover. This is proving that Oprah, she has a big heart and a great sense of humor. So, Celebrity Sizzle Award of the Week goes to Oprah Winfrey.
Shout out to Oprah in the building, man. Shout out to Oprah in the building. She should have got him an Android.
I knew you were going to say that.
Should have got him a Galaxy type of something, but
yeah, Oprah knows better.
I was about to say Oprah knows best.
Oprah knows nothing.
Yes.
Oprah knows. Shout out to Oprah, because she didn't have to do that. That was good. That was a good look. See, I like stories like that when somebody is paying attention to those who are less fortunate or in need of something that they can definitely use to benefit, right?
Yes.
And so if you're just sitting there talking about somebody is just jealous of me and all this other kind of nonsense. You already putting out some negative energy.
Yep.
So let me get off my soapbox with Iggy, man. I got my own personal issues with
You
Iggy.
still on that?
I'm still on that Iggy stuff because Iggy said something fly about. I ain't even gonna go into Azalea Banks either, you know. But Azalea Banks, you know, it's just one of those things too. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying. So shout out to Iggy.
Yes.
Shout out to you know, everything.
You said shout out to Iggy.
I mean, I'm gonna shout her out because I'm putting out
You meant
positive
Oprah,
energy.
right?
Yeah, I'm putting out positive energy. Not really, but shout out to Oprah in the building. Shout out to Oprah for doing that. And so I don't want y'all guys to go nowhere. This your boy Charles. Was that the sizzle?
I'm your girl Lauren Sizzle, and that was the Sizzle.
There you go. That was the sizzle, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want y'all to go anywhere. This your boy Charles Gregg with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
and the beautiful.
Classy Lady Sparkle.